the tank is going somewhere.
Need these things.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill
Dude,
this
the tank is gonna kill himself. Unironically. He's dying.
Let's go help him, bro. Wait, he's hamstringed. What the fuck?
He's just AFK.
Bro, was he AFK or did he get...
I don't know. He's just standing there though.
I thought he got knocked down or something. Like he was just 20 mobs around him and he just stood still.
He was just standing there. This is the classic player, bro. Yo.
Yo, Ahmpy, what's up?
Yo, I was actually talking about retail, dude.
Yeah?
Do you think... Okay. Do you think there's some truth in this? Like, I'm a classic player at heart. I don't...
Yeah.
Last time I really played retail was BFA. And my take on it... Because I was talking to Chad about this. My take on it was... I find some mechanics in retail, like, turn me off of playing the game. And, things that, like, make me interrupt casts. I don't know if it's just brain rot classic player. Like, I don't want to cancel any moves to, like, move. Is that... What do you think about that? Is it fun to, like, dodge a mechanic? Or would you rather do damage?
I mean, that's where the good players, right? They make sure that they are planning their globals around dealing with mechanics, right? While at the same time weaving in...
Holy shit.
Things like AoE stops, interrupts. I mean, interrupt is off the GCD, right? So this doesn't really feel as bad. And then there are certain classes like mages. In case you are a mage, you have pretty good mobility, right? You can spec into Shimmer, which doesn't cancel your cast when you blink. And you have 2 charges of that. And then you can alter time as well, which is kind of the most broken ability in the game, I think. Which also gives you a blink charge back. Or you can spec into Ice Flows, which makes your next ability castable while moving. And there's actually a bug with Ice Flows. It has 3 charges, right? And if you have an Ice Flows on you, and then you re-press Ice Flows with cast at the end of your cast, then your Ice Flows does not get consumed, and you get a second charge. So you can technically get, like...
Oh.
Yeah, you can get, like, 3 Ice Flows. Like, it's a bug that's been in the game for a very long time.
Did you play in Warlords of Draenor? A mage?
No, I became mage main in Dragonflight, actually. I was hunter before that.
That's actually one thing that sticks out to me to this day. When it first got introduced, I think that was when it first introduced. I don't know. You could cast it and mount. That was my favorite thing to do. Random Ice Flows tech.
Like Ice Flows into mount? Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah,
so
Shimmer,
like
I think is more broken. Yeah.
So like if there's a random mechanic, you don't know when it's gonna happen. It's completely random, and you're in the middle of casting Pyroblast, and you have no abilities to press. Do you cancel it to complete your cast, or do you move to complete the mechanic?
Well, of course you focus on mechanic first, but
that's not fun though, dude.
Well, the thing is, as a mage, you always have a way to, like, not cancel your cast, right? Like, that Pyroblast... What the fuck? All
that thing is crazy, dude. Okay, that's fair, that's fair.
And yeah, casting Pyroblast is not really a thing anymore.
Oh yeah, you proc it, I forgot.
Yeah, like, it's instant cast. And you don't really play SKB anymore. SKB was something where you're, like, your hard-casted Pyro did more damage, and it gave you combustion for a few seconds. You don't really play that anymore. They're a different thing that gives you CDR and combustion instead. But I would also say that things being random is not really a thing in retail. I mean, you are playing both in dungeons and in raids with vigors and timers, both for bosses and for NPCs with special abilities. So you know when everything's happening ahead of time, and you can plan accordingly. At least top players do, right? Obviously, the average player doesn't have the same tracking tools that we do, but nothing is really random. Of course, it's random who maybe gets the mechanic on him,
Yeah.
But
You could be like, okay, it's coming in 2 seconds. Like, get ready to move.
exactly. I mean, a good player is always like preparing. Like, okay, this mechanic is coming up, and you think about what you will do in case you get that mechanic on you, right? That's where like maybe beginners are more. They're playing more reactively. Where, oh shit, I got this mechanic on me. What do I do? That's like obviously not the way you play or should play if you want to play at a high level.
Do you think classic players have what it takes to succeed in retail?
I think.
Oh, he said that was some hesitation.
No.
Oh,
I think,
no.
It depends on the player itself. I think more than anything. If you have, and I think that goes for like any like really good gamer in general. If you are very, let's say, you're a kind of person that wants to like optimize a lot and you analyze your own gameplay like quite often, and you always try to improve.
You play Melee?
And if you feel like
I'm down,
that's also
actually.
the type of person you are in like other games or like in general other aspects of life, I think you can get good at like pretty much any game if you already have like the mechanical skill down and your ability to learn is good. And of course, there's some crossovers still in classic and retail. And I think also the biggest thing is that you're a good gamer and you play with like good players and you learn from them. I think you can get good pretty quickly.
That's fair. That makes sense.
For example, in classic, I have no clue about like some of the mechanics, right? Like obviously, I got some mechanical skill from what's it called, retail. But if I look back like a week ago when I was farming in Hillspread, AoE farming, and I look at myself play, I felt I was so dog shit, you know. Like but you make big fast improvements.
Yeah. No, you've been owning recently. You blasted levels, dude. Like your 50 to 60 was insane. Surprised.
I felt like with the AoE farming, once you get it down, then you start flying.
You get into a rhythm with it, where you're
Exactly.
like, you know exactly the pulls you're doing, when you're doing it, the cooldowns you're using, and everything. It's
Yeah, exactly. Like like you said yourself as well. Once you have a systematic plan of what pulls you're doing to be able to kill all of the mobs and then get back to the first pull you did as the mobs are like spawning again, you're technically doing the area as fast as you can, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then planning out like your personals as well. Like I started like having certain pulls where I used my ice block and cold snaps and stuff like that to like speed it up. And I got comfortable doing the cone of cold guiding as well at some point.
Is there anything like that in retail? Like probably. Like I feel like in classic, mob manipulation is like a huge thing. Do you guys still have things like I I remember something like snapping mobs. Like it's probably pretty big in like M+, but
yes, snapping is obviously one of the mechanics that they changed, you know, away from mobs evading and resetting, which we have in classic. But instead, if the mobs are not able to get to a certain location, they will instead teleport to you, right?
Yeah.
And this is something that was used a lot in M+, especially in the MDI, which is a speedrunning tournament. Because it allowed you to get certain mobs, especially caster mobs, which is very annoying to... If you're pulling a lot of packs in different areas of the room and there's a lot of casters, it can be very awkward to stack it up efficiently without using interrupts. And obviously lockouts is a thing, right? You don't have like a 10-second CS in retail, for example. So snapping made it like a good way to get certain mobs in certain areas over to a different location. And the crazy thing is that like this was one of the things that we were really good at in our team. And we have won many tournaments specifically because of snapping.
Oh shit. That's one of the things I really like about WoW. The technology you can use to do like big pulls and stuff. I feel like I could get into M+, but I don't know if I could get into like raiding. Oh, we got a big pull here. Cheap back ones.
I think that's how most people also think about like raiding. The people that like Sim Plus, they have a tendency to, you know, maybe join some mythic viewer raids. And currently, with the way gearing works, is that if you just kill the first 4 bosses on mythic, which is relatively easy, and you can do that in like pod groups, right? Because you have this thing called the current gearing system currently. It's an upgrade system where you're using a currency that you get from completing content, right?
Okay. Like upgrade
and then
your gear.
exactly, you upgrade your gear to max eye level.
Okay.
And the only thing
that's
that
how honor
really
worked for a while. I feel
yeah.
like.
And the only thing that really changes is the secondary stats. And you have like haste, versatility, mastery, and crit. So it's like a little bit simpler gearing system, and you can get gear really fast, especially as a streamer. If you have good views, you just make a character, you make a viewer rate, and then a lot of people are very, especially for, let's say, if someone like you that goes from classic to retail, I'm pretty sure a lot of your viewers would help you out and get you gear in like no time.
Do you think I could like make a raid and invite, like, let's say I make a warrior, I could just invite only warriors to my raid and they could trade me all of their loot? Does that work?
Well, it's not personal loot anymore, so you don't need to class stack. Yeah, but that's how you used to do it. It's just dropped loot now. Like the gearing process is pretty fast.
Do you think the gear is, now that you've played both, have you played a lot of Classic at 60? Or is this like your first time?
I played the Phase 3 SOD, and then no one was interested in Phase 4, so I didn't actually get to play max level yet.
Oh, so this is your first time max level in Classic?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So this, I was going to ask you a question about gear, but I guess it still works. How do you feel about gear in Classic versus retail? Like, do you? For me, I get a lot of satisfaction with gear in this game.
I agree. So gear feels way more rewarding, right? Like I get more excited about a certain green upgrade.
Let's fucking
whenever
go.
I was doing AoE farming,
That's
like,
a classic
oh shit, I got
W.
like an eagle pair of legs. That's
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's how I felt for sure. Whereas in well, retail WoW, I guess it's also a little bit in the position I'm in. So imagine a new patch comes out, right? And
yeah, I can imagine.
And we are like having a lot of like the same class. So let's say you go in and you're a mage main. Then
Like
you have
mages.
to play like a lot of mages, right? And then you get split rates done for you, and then based on what loot drops, you will get assigned a main character on the character to get the most luck, right? So the one that got the best loot out of it. And then you rate progress with that one. So like every single patch that we play, loot is never really a thing, and it's also very seasonal. You don't have like a best in slot item that you use from like several seasons ago. I think Retail WoW is more seasonal than anything, because you replace all of your items every single patch. So you don't really feel that strongly about certain items anymore.
Yeah, I never thought about it like you replace it so quickly. But yeah, I see that totally.
Oh, you need this?
Nope, that's all you.
I got it already.
Oh. It's all Dexos.
But I agree. There's. I mean, I think for me at least is that there is certain things in retail that is more that feels more rewarding. One of those being, well, rotations.
Like hard content for me.
I mean, I think it's the good thing about Classic is the change of pace, and I think that's why I think you can enjoy both.
Oh yeah.
And I think the social aspects, like you talked about in your stream earlier when I checked in on you, I think are definitely way better in Classic as well. Like the social interaction you have with people.
Yeah, you like need. You can't like get anything done unless you're full 5-man pretty much. Like you're recruiting for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like thinking back on it, I remember doing some like PvP in Legion, and I'd find like you'd like queue up on the dungeon finder or whatever it is, and you'd like find people still. that you liked playing with and you'd add them to friends. So I feel like it's still there. It's just, I feel like guilds though. I just never join a guild. I don't even know if guilds exist. Just play LFG.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's from what I've heard, most of the player base. I think it's also about committing, right? Like they might have a guild that they like doing plus with or whatever, and do the occasional raid. But some people don't like sticking to like a raiding time. They just like to log on and then play, and then log off when they have other things to do. And I think the problem with LFG right now in retail is the high requirements that people have.
Oh, it's like that in Classic too. You'll see like, I mean, when I was playing Wrath at least, see like looking for more ICC heroic pug, Link ICC heroic.
Yeah, exactly.
7K gear score.
Yeah, exactly. Like you in order to do the content, you need to overgear the content, and you need to have already cleared it, right? So it's it makes it difficult for someone that actually needs to loot in there to join a group, unless he's in a guild. Or unless he buys a boost.
That's true. I mean, it definitely changes.
And I think a lot of people that comes in late into the season have trouble with that aspect. Like if you're
Gingi.
not playing a retail season almost instantly, and you are like, wait, we got some mobs coming. Is that the boss?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you have a pretty big trouble like getting into groups. And that sucks for a lot of people. And then those people end up buying like a boost, where they get a full clear with full loot. And now all of a sudden they have high item level and they have the achievement. But they have no fucking clue about the bosses, you know? They're like, it's like a fake achievement. And then they join groups and then they fuck up the mechanics and then, yeah, despair. But they don't get the chance to progress, mainly. But I think the gameplay and the combat, I think flows better. You know, like you don't have the thing where you only have one class in the game that can AoE. Everyone has AoE abilities, right?
Yeah.
I
think I kind of like it though. I like that I get to play the god class, you know, and everybody else gets to play the pleb class.
Yeah, some people say that as well. That I think in Classic there is more. Like each class is very unique in certain aspects, right? Like you need to bring this class if you want to have this certain buff for this mechanic, or if you don't have a priest for this mechanic here, well, good luck dealing with magic dispels, you know? Like it's
like the no priest Elbers. Did you see that?
I saw yeah, I saw that.
Frog kill.
When Grace for days died and stuff, yeah. I did see that. But every class in like retail, in some aspect, is very similar, and that's also what you feel like. Because when you're playing like tournaments, you have maybe sometimes forced to reroll to like the dungeon meta, and you notice very quickly when you start rerolling a lot how similar each class is. So you kind of start like having a system when you're rerolling specs where you just notice, okay, this is your builder, this is your
I could see that, yeah.
Your strong cooldown, this is your interrupts, this is your stuns. And
every
class like have something like very, very similar. It's just a different name and a different animation, right? Like but if you just start putting those spells in the same keybinds that you have in your main character, you also notice that your muscle memory comes instantly as well.
That's what I was gonna say, is that like when I played Warlock and Mage, I had like a lot of the same utility spells and like the same binds.
But yeah, you notice real quick that like all classes have very, very similar things. It's just like the visuals that are a little bit different. And you don't have that in Classic the same way. There the classes feels a bit more unique. But what do you think about like standard era versus like hardcore?
Standard,
what do you enjoy
like
most?
The anniversary servers?
Yeah, like, you know, if you die, you can just nothing happened, kind of.
I think they're great. I think both versions are great and they offer different things. I think if you're looking for the rating / collecting experience, or like you just like want to play the game casually at 60, I think Era is amazing for that. Like it's just good for just experiencing the game. Whereas hardcore, everything you do is like hyper analyzed gameplay, and like people will not play because there's like not a good comp, or you know, people will log off when they're tired, and it's much more serious, and it creates an atmosphere where like, you know, people just don't play as much, and I feel like you see that more and more as people get more and more invested into their character, where there's like a risk tolerance. Like say you're doing MC and you're like, you have an MC geared character, a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people will get into this mindset that like they don't need it anymore, so they're not going to go out of their way and help people that are new, or like unless they're guildies or something, they're just not going to run that anymore. Even if they need something, it's super minor, they're just like can't be asked, don't want to risk dying. And I feel like hardcore is amazing until you get to that point, wherever it is for you, and then you get to that point, it's like, don't really want to do anything. Whereas Era, you get to that point and you just keep playing. You just have fun. You do whatever you want. So I feel like Era has a much more fleshed out like MMO experience at endgame, whereas hardcore is more focused on like the journey to endgame. I feel like hardcore rating is kind of gimmicky in my opinion. Yeah, and I've done a lot of it, but
yeah,
it's very much like you just use optimal strats with an optimal comp with optimal consumables, and it just falls over because it's classic.
Yeah, everyone with full consumes and well buffs, and you have like 20-second kill times. I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen. Yeah, I
Like-
can see that.
Like there is like there's strats like bosses like Anubricon and Nax, which is like it's like the final raid in classic, right? But if you just show up with world buffs and a proper comp and you're actually like ready for the content, you skip all of the mechanics of the boss. You just all in, you skip like a major transition phase, you skip an ad phase, and you just kill it 100 to 0. There's like no mechanic, you just cleave the boss and it dies. And I feel like there's a lot of things like that. Same with like Faralina or I don't know. And also, have you? This is a good question for you. Have you had any hardcore nightmares yet? About your
like,
character?
I went to bed and then I was.
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, everybody has, and that doesn't necessarily go away. It comes and goes depending on what you're doing, and for me, when I play hardcore, sometimes it's like you finish playing and you go to play Era, and it's just like a weight off your chest. Like there's no risk to what you're doing. You don't even have to think about risk anymore. And I think it's like a subconscious thing too that I don't even realize, which is crazy. But bro, like literally, I died at 54 or whatever. And every night until I hit level 60, I had fucking nightmares about hardcore WoW, bro. It's crazy what this game does to you.
I mean, I just remember I was streaming about different ways of dying. So I died in my dream, and then I like woke up and I was like, wait, okay, I'm not dead, thank God.
Yeah.
I've had like 1 or 2 of those. Yeah, it was kind of weird.
For me, dude, I had I kept having this same stupid nightmare where I pull pirates and my blink's on CD and they just run me down like a dog.
What the fuck?
It's so bad, dude.
I would actually have to say though, like from all the AoE farms, I think the Murloc one was like the more complex one, I think.
Yeah, because it's movement speed mobs, different movement speeds.
Yeah, exactly. Post runners and the muck dwellers. I did figure out though that if you have one decisive on you already, they don't cast it again.
Oh, that's smart.
Supposedly. So I started like taking one on me on purpose. Then the mobs were really easy to play around with. They didn't do too much damage with the dampen magic.
One thing that if you ever have to re-level, this might help. When you're doing that section, if you Nova after your second Blizzard, it just hits the Coast Runners, and you just finish Nova, you third Blizzard, and it's super clean.
Mm.
You might have been doing that though, but
Yeah, I did third Nova. I didn't really do well. I did the Shatter combo as well, but like every time I did the Shatter combo, the Mock Dwellers would also get a few cast off in that moment.
Dream Ahmpy is a new mage. That's the problem. Is like you're like dreaming about dying, right? So it's like set up for you to die. You don't have any CDs, and
like,
you just
holy
die.
Fuck. There's always like if there's any like other mage there, like the amount of mages that I saw that had the biggest ego was crazy. Like there was so many times where I started like out farming people, and then they just stopped their own AoE farm, and instead only tried to actively grief me. It was crazy. People picking up mobs, like going on top of me and blocking, trying to tag my mobs as we're stacking up the pole to make them gray. Like, it was crazy shit, dude.
I had a mage. You know the big block pull. I went for a block pull. There's like 15 murlocs on me. I press block, and then a mage pulls all the murlocs on the outside into my pack, and it like runs at me after the Nova. That was my only grief experience, I feel like.
Good. But I guess you were also a bit ahead of the rest, at least in your first playthrough.
Yeah. That was my second playthrough.
I see, yeah.
But yeah. And I intentionally was playing at like demon hours, so I would avoid.
Yeah, so like a normal European schedule.
Right.
That's like the best. Yeah, yeah. I felt that as well. Whenever I had like a morning schedule, woke up, and it's like 2 a.m. NA. I mean, you had
dude, a grubby had an
you have
too.
uncontested for like several hours. It felt so good. The leveling speed just goes up so much. But I also noticed as I got higher and higher level, there was way less people.
Oh, they all die off, bro. They kill each other.
Yeah, exactly. Hill spread was the worst by far.
Really, I like Hillspread. Even with a lot of people, I like it because it's dynamic. So I just pull the same 5 mobs over and over.
Yeah, that's how I ended up doing it as well. I just, you know, the one where next to the dog that goes enraged.
Mm-hmm.
That area I just had all the time. That one gave a crazy XP, by the way.
Yeah. There was a strat.
Yoinking that one.
That's fucked up. A lot of people, it's funny because a lot of people don't even know that it gives extra XP, to be honest. So like, they don't try to contest the tag. They just like turn in my quest, walk away. You get like free 1k XP.
Yeah, I was thinking about like if there was ever like a way to ease that if you're doing like a speed leveling run, if you have supporters, right?
Oh gosh.
Like if you have like a ton of people in that quest and they just like...
There was on Sod. People did that.
Oh yeah? Oh shit.
Because like you could do the quest at level 25. We're talking about using that to like get extra XP to like level 30 or something. I was memeing about it. I had 20 level 25s. I was like, I could, and I had it all on like all different accounts pretty much. Oh, we got a rare.
Oh shit. Hansa the Invincible. Is he patrolling up here?
Yeah. Oh, he missed his distract. Kill these Arcana Smiths. These guys own.
It's a 5 less, bro. Did he drop something cool, this guy?
Tank boots. Tank boots with a dodge. It's actually pretty sick. Oh, he reflects spells.
Yeah, he does actually. Ooh. Do you know where the? I think we have a few items that are really good, right, from the quests. I need to talk to Commander Gushak.
Oh,
And
that's right at the beginning. We
oh
didn't
shit,
clear it
okay.
though in this group.
And then there's the love potion in here. The quest. It gives us a trinket.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I've done every quest in the game except that. I don't know how to do that quest. You have to like go all around the world and collect things and then come back to BRD. So I don't know actually.
Wait, no, it's braces from that one, yeah. Yeah, actually, it's just braces. It's pretty small anyway. Supposedly, like, I was looking like a pre-raid biz list, and some items you have to.
Gingi. Oh my god.
Can you die there?
I don't know. It just looks scary. I was looking at it, I'm like, I wonder if you could fall into the lava.
Oh my god, that would be a good way to go out. But like, you have to, like, certain items have a chance of rolling different stats.
Oh yeah, like RNG,
Yeah.
like Frost Wrath or something.
Okay. This is a spicy boss. People are saying monk ass.
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
might have been for your lava trip.
It's funny, like right now in retail, there's the anniversary, right? And they introduced time walking dungeons, classic. So there's like Diamol and some of the old classic dungeons, just updated versions of them. You know, a little bit more retail vibes.
Yeah.
And also they added BRD as a raid. So you can raid BRD on retail at the moment.
What?
Yeah.
Is that like, is it like hard though, or is it just like a meme raid? Like
It's actually funny that it's for, since it's only heroic is the max difficulty of it, and it's actually I think it's very overtuned for what type of content it is. So it's actually quite difficult.
Yeah, because I remember, I don't remember what it was. I think it might have been the 15th anniversary or something. The like MC event. Like there's an MC raid that came out and you got like a Corehound mount or something. And that was a joke.
Yes.
So it's actually hard. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is actually quite hard. I mean, the thing is, you say it's cool. I think most people that
yeah, I mean that
wants this content, because you get like something out of it that gives you transmog gears, right? Like
yeah,
you
like
can
the
get
collectors
recolors.
are mad.
Yeah, exactly. Right now you can get recolors of tier 2 gear. So like you use that
Are
as
they
like
like
transmogs.
unique? Like they're new?
Yeah, like there's a new recolor of Bloodfang
Okay,
and
that's
like
sick.
the mage sets and stuff like that, right?
Right, I have to get that. Is that a limited time thing? I gotta install retail, dude.
Yeah, it's limited time. But I'm not sure when is anniversary ending. Chat must know. It is pretty long.
Full modern rework. Oh,
I guess it's not. Yeah, it's not really a recolor. I guess it's like a little. It's like a small rework, right? The colors are different. Some of them looks a little bit more. I would say the Paladin set looks like a lot sicker. I would say some of the old school ones I think looks a little bit cooler, but some of them are definitely an improvement. Sure.
yeah. I mean, I actually think that's true for even what is it called? Do you remember? I'm sure you've seen like the tier 3 versus tier like the Nax rework gear. I actually kind of like some of the Nax rework sets more than their original.
Mm-hmm. What about this? What dropped? The what do you think? How many people will, from like the streamers and stuff, will reach 60? That's the only thing I'm not sure about. I see a lot of people every day falling off and quitting and giving up.
Honestly, like, when I ran Frontier, which was like the hardcore raiding guild, I think it was something like 40% of the people died. So I would imagine that it's worse than that. So at least, probably, if honestly, it feels bad to say it, but at least 50% of the people will die, and probably most of them will quit before hitting 60.
There's also one thing I thought, right? Like, it might end up being a bit more of a sweat raid than, I guess, originally intended.
I think that because there's so many people, it will still be like a meme raid. Like, there's 600 guild members. It's crazy how many people are here. But like, yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be like 20 sweats or something, like 10 sweats. I don't know.
I really hope like someone like Grubby, dude, he makes it to 60.
Oh, Grubby's making it. I'm making sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I took him under my wing. He's flying now. We'd sent him out of the nest a couple days ago. He's about to get Ice Barrier. Big AoE farmer.
Oh, that's what I said, like, as well. Like, you see massive difference. When you get level 40 and you get Ice Barrier mount, AoE farming becomes completely different beast.
It does. It's so much easier. Well, the risk becomes different. Instead of dying to pulling 5 mobs, you die because you tried to pull 20 mobs.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Bro, this tank is so scared. We gotta pick up the pace here.
One thing I noticed as well, but when you gave me the list of like places you AoE farmed, I was wondering why you didn't go Western Plaguelands and did the guys with the Thrash ability earlier.
Oh,
wouldn't that have been better?
No, it's not better. Like,
okay.
It's okay. If the other spots are contested, it's good to go there if that's uncontested. But my route was made assuming no player interference or whatever. And the problem with Sorrow Hill, you run into a lack of mobs. Like, there's realistically like 3 good pulls in Sorrow Hill. And once you do those, you're just sitting there. There's like no mobs nearby for you to effectively AoE. Like, well, you could probably like single target, like skeletal mages or something, but it's ass.
Is there a way to cheese the layer hop cooldown? So I'd imagine that Sorrow Hill would be way better if you could constantly layer hop.
I think they fixed it. Bro, what is this guy doing? This is some crazy shit. He's trying to get us killed, bro. This guy is crazy.
Bro, this guy is crazy. I mean, look at his... He looks big, right? Like, with all his loot. Does he have cool loot? Yeah, look at his fucking shield, bro.
He's a gold buyer, man. He's a gold buyer. Don't call him cool.
Oh my god, bro. I mean, you gotta utilize your real-life money-making. Buy some gold.
He's fully min-maxed.
What's happening here?
I don't know.
This guy's a machine.
I don't know. This
is
is
chat.
Crazy. I'm gonna pull this thing over here. Oh god.
The tank is going somewhere.
We need these things.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this.
Dude, the tank is gonna kill himself. Unironically. He's dying.
Let's go help him, bro. Wait, he's hamstringed. What the fuck?
He's just AFK.
Bro. Was he AFK or did he get...
I don't know. He's just standing there though.
I thought he got knocked down or something. Like he was just 20 mobs around him and he just stood still.
He was just standing there. This is the classic player, bro.
What is bro? He's on his own.
He's cooked. No, he's a cooked classic player.
The fuck, bro? Bro, he's in a guild called Chad. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have.
But this was kind of weird. He was surrounded by like 10 mobs and he just stood there staring into nothing. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, this guy's giving me some serious voodoo vibes. I don't trust him.
Don't bro me, dude. Holy shit. What the fuck? Wait, what did he just use something? Goblin Sabotage. Bro, he's a legend.
He's cooked, that's what he is. He's cooked.
He has everything prepared. Look at his consumes as well. Oh my god, I love this. Guy's crazy.
I think this guy needs to be tiny violent. He's a danger to society.
Wait, we need to kill another flame warden to get the torch. Oh shit. He's world's first self-found. Come at me. Wait, we didn't do, what's his name?
I was just gonna say he's cooked. Oh, you need Boreal Mantle, right? We didn't go that way.
What is it called? Mantle.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know what you were gonna say, I just assumed.
Oh yeah, the shoulders. Yes,
Yeah.
from the water boy. Yeah.
He's a well done
Anything
steak.
special,
You're
this guy?
fucking well done, bro. Wait, calling people well done
Just
is the
war
best
stop.
Tauren insult.
Knocks us back. Is it max ranged?
Yeah, we just have to be careful.
What are these flamethrowers? Are they gonna reach us?
No, we're cheesing it. So we're out of the range.
This guy is just like typing to you, bro. He's world first self-found, and then you didn't give him a comeback. And it was a gotcha moment. Got no comeback for that one, huh?
You got me.
Yeah.
He's world first self-found. It's funny because I said well done,
Why
like
did
he
this
did a good job,
giant
but I'm saying
drop
he's
some
well done, like
Kid
he's
has
cooked.
green, bro.
The healer whispered me. Please stop talking to this tank. He's very stupid. What the fuck? He's shit talking him, dude.
What the fuck? I think this guy, he's sitting there with a few beers on his desk,
He's
and he's just vibing, and he's
He
about to
is.
fucking die.
I gotta be safe. We gotta be safe out here.
Wait, actually, Matt. Wait, why is there a portal to Thunderbluff? You're not
That's our
trusting him
backup
at all.
plan. That's our backup plan. That's what
Well,
it is.
The tank will accidentally press on it, bro.
That's okay.
Why is he staring? Horde up, pussy. I did. What the fuck? Do you know him? Am I getting
No, I
trolled?
don't know him.
What the fuck, bro? I feel like I'm in a prank. No, don't. What the fuck?
Yo.
God.
Our healer could pull the trigger.
Thing is, I feel like this guy. Wait, but can he stop tanking instead of fucking typing, bro? What the fuck?
Makarahim?
Like, this guy is running around with like sappers, fucking
I don't have
mechanical
Engie.
Yeti,
If he has something crazy up his fucking
shield that probably
noggin,
costs
he
1K gold in the
could
auction
cheese
house.
me, but I don't think so.
What's happening?
Should we kill him?
Guy must be loaded. And he's saying he's world's first self-found? Yes, maybe like auction house found. What is this?
Do you think if I Makarad him, he'd accept?
I think so. I would love to see that. That would be good content. But you gotta be careful because this guy has literally every consumer in the world. It will be a battle between skill and money. Who would win?
Alright, I hit him with a big one.
Sure, man. Oh, God.
I'm running out of portal runes here. It's getting dangerous.
Oh, he knows who you are, bro.
Oh, he's sniping.
Oh, shit. Caught.
Fucking cooked, dude. We cleared one side, but we didn't clear one of the sides of that side. We left early.
Wait, what's up here? Wait, it's a curse? What does it do? Curse of weakness.
Ten moist talettes. It's one negative effect. So like I don't think he can do anything about like a polymorph though.
I also have the what's it called? Which one is the Molten Core attunement?
To the core.
Mm-hmm.
We passed it.
Oh.
Oh, attunement to the core.
Did you do the commander quest already? It has our was it best in slot ring, I think?
Yeah, I did that.
Mm. Yes, Curse of Agony.
Gingi, careful. Move away from that. Move away from that.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm letting him die.
What?
He's our healer's Hearthstoning. Do not get a comment. Don't get a comment.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's Hearthstoning. He's actually Hearthstoning. I'm not even joking. He's Hearthstoning. I'm not joking.
What?
Get out. He's letting him die.
What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Wait, the healer's dying too?
Yep. Okay.
What? What happened?
I'm surprised he healed him. I would have just let him die. Oh, you're...
Bro. I'm never going into a group with non-guilties again. What was that shit?
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, that guy was cooked. I knew he was going to do something stupid.